Hey lovers, don't mind my hair. This is a common theme on this channel, but don't mind my hair. Today we're going to be writing little one-shots. I love to write, I love to be creative, and I haven't been able to get my creative juices flowing recently, so I thought that this would be the perfect way to do that. I have little categories here. I'm finally using one of those wheel spinner things, and I just think that's so fun and cute. So each wheel has a different use. So the first wheel has a specific theme. So some of them, for example, is survival identity, beauty, grief, and that'll be the overall theme of this writing. My next one is people. So I just use popular franchises. I think out of all of these, I have only seen 2 of these. Oh, I've seen Spider-Man. So 3 of these movies, and K-pop is K-pop. My next wheel is about the actual trope that I wanted to use in it. So let's say I get grief and I get friends to lovers. In my time, I'm going to write about how they were, whatever the characters are, were friends first and they became lovers, and then one of them died, and now that other person is going through grief, for example. And then my last wheel is just for, God forbid I get K-pop. I put K-pop to be funny, but knowing my luck, I'm gonna get it. But I just put a wheel to say the K-pop group that I would pick, because K-pop is too broad. Cool. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to do all the wheels, and then I was going to give myself 10 minutes because I wanted to do 4, but maybe I should do 15 and do 3. We'll see how it goes, but I feel like 15 is the perfect amount of time. Let us start with our theme. I've never done these wheel things before. You just click it, I'm guessing. Oh, this is exciting. Wait, this is so fun. Power. Okay, power sounds fun and fancy and fresh. I like that. Okay, cool. Next wheel. I am hoping for anything but K-pop. Let's do it. Go on, spinny, spin, spin. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's Inside Out. I put Inside Out as a joke. I don't know what characters to use, so I'll probably have to do another wheel for that. But let's just keep going on to what the trope will be. Oh. This is exactly what I didn't want. Okay. Period. Cozy mystery. How can I make a cozy mystery out of the Inside Out characters? Okay. Power, Inside Out, cozy mystery. Okay, I'm gonna put that at the top. Cool. Do you hear my laptop ready to blow up? That's common. Everyone goes through that. Okay, so let me make a wheel for, I don't know if I should do all of the new characters. All of the circles have 8 things in it, so I think I'm just gonna stick to that. So we have sadness, we have joy, anger, disgust. This is crazy. What was his? Fear? Cool. We need 3 more. We have 3 more. Thank you. Anxiety. I don't know how you spell it. Ennui? Is that how you spell it? And who's the last person that I think? Maybe embarrassment. Embarrassment would be cute. Okay, we're gonna pick 3 people. Actually, no, we're gonna pick 4. Okay, so we have anxiety. Anxiety is actually the perfect person for a murder. Well, it's not murder, but it's a mystery, and most mysteries have to do with murder. So, but even in that context, anxiety is the perfect suspect that you would need for something like that. Okay, cool. Let's see who else. Disgust. Interesting. Okay. I'm not mad at that. Fear. See, anxiety and fear are kind of on the same spectrum, so I feel like it makes sense that they would be in something like this. Hopefully I get... Okay, I think I want maybe joy or embarrassment. I need someone that will be the, I guess, voice of reason, or the person that could actually solve the mystery, because anxiety and fear are not helping in this mystery, and disgust, she probably did it. You know what I mean? So it's like, so hopefully joy. I feel like embarrassment could, oh, is it? Let's go. Let's go. Okay, embarrassment. I think he's gonna be our guy. He'll be our nervous himbo dude, but he'll get the job done. Okay, that was great. Let's do another one. So let's see, what is our theme? Let's go. What's our theme? What's our theme? Ooh, fancy. What the heck? Okay, our theme is death. Okay, so I actually think it's better that I'm doing it this way, because now I won't make the mystery something about death, since I know that I'll be writing about it now. Cool. Okay, who are our characters? Again, anybody but K-pop. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, Harry Potter. I don't know anything about Harry Potter. I think there's like, well, that's not true. I know things. Like, there's a guy named Harry Potter in it. There are like some hollows that are like deadly, I'm pretty sure. So like, you know, and it's about wizards, and it's British, and I heard that British tradition is to like watch it during Christmas, I think. Everything else. So I think it's actually fitting that death and Harry Potter go together then, right? Because like one of the hollows is like deadly. Okay, so let's do our trope. And because of Harry Potter, we have to do another wheel to figure out our characters. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. So actually, we got Red String of Fate. I was going to use Red String of Fate. Red String of Fate was what I was going to use if I somehow got K-pop, but I'm using it for Harry Potter, which, who knows how I can make that work. That's what this is about, right? Of Fate. Cool. And now we need our list of characters, so I'm going to pull up another wheel. I didn't know I'd need so many. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I actually don't know any of the Harry Potter guys' names. I know one of them's named Harry. I think there's a Hermione, but I don't know if I spelled that right. Oh my gosh. No, you can't. There's got to be another way. Ron, that's his name. That Ron didn't say that. He's like, he's gonna sacrifice himself. Oh my gosh, who's that guy who dies? He's Robert Patterson. Cedric, I think is his name. Who else? Isn't there a black person in there? We gotta have somebody black. Our diversity hires. Oh my gosh, it's him. I know that guy. Kinsley Shacklebolt? No. I'm sorry, I don't think I read that right. Kingsley Shacklebolt? Wow. Welcome to the crew, Kingsley. I'm uncomfortable. Shacklebolt is crazy. Okay, I see a guy named Dean Thomas. We like that. Let's put little Dean in here. If there are like age gaps or things that I'm like missing and not understanding, please forgive me. I have no idea what happens in these books, okay? Let's see, is there any Asian characters? Asian character, Harry Potter. Cho Chang. Are we serious? Or welcome to the crew, Cho Chang. I don't know, it feels a little icky. I don't know if I'm crazy. I don't know if that's just me, but I feel a little icky about that. But period, Tuve Lo. Should we put Voldemort in there? I just saw that. Oh, wait. Doesn't everybody like that Draco dude? Let's do him. Or is it Draco? Draco? Let's do him. We're gonna need... since it's Red String of Fate, we only need 2. But I just like having that little 8 there. You know what I mean? So let's see. Okay, Hermione. I know she's like the smart one, right? Like she's like super smart. Who else? Dean. Oh, I thought it was Kingsley. I wanted to give him reparations, but you know, we can live with Dean. We'll live with Dean. I was so excited for Kingsley. I was like, yes, Mr. Shacklebolt. Oh, Rushing of Fate and Death. That's really hard. That's gonna be really hard. Whatever, it's fine. We live, we learn, we laugh. This is the point of the game, right? Okay. I think I'm gonna do 4 because I like things even, so I'm gonna do 4. Next one. Let's go. Ah, family. Yes. I don't usually get to write about that type of like love. So I'm really excited to see what I can do with it. Let's see. Who are our people then? Who are the people that we will use? It's getting slim pickings and I'm getting scared. I've never seen Dune. I don't know what Dune's about. Okay, Spider-Man, let's go. I don't know how I'm gonna make it about family. Okay, let's do our lovely trope. Friends to lovers. Okay, I don't know how that and family. See, I had the theme of family because I was going to use the trope of found family, but I didn't get that. So we're just gonna have to see. Let's see. I think I'm gonna need maybe 2 or 3 names just in case. Okay, so we got Ned. That's fun and exciting. Cool, Ned. Friends to lovers. Okay, Ned will be fun. Ned will be fun. Who else? Okay, Harry. Ned and Harry. We're really bending timelines. I like that. Harry. Harry might just be like a little bit of a side character because we're using Harry Potter names, so we'll see. We'll see. Come on, Miles, making it through for the. This is reparations. Let's go. Okay, and Miles. Ned, Harry, Miles. Cool. Last one. Let's see. What's it gonna be about? Okay. Love. That's an easy peasy one. I write about love all the time. A little boring, but it's fine. Nothing wrong with boring. Normal is boring, but nothing wrong with boring. Let's see. You're joking. I literally, like... Okay, love and K-pop. No problem. No biggie. We'll work it out. Please give me something good. Dude, found family. You're like, my luck is too good. My luck is actually too good. Cool. I don't know what I'm gonna write, but but the fact that it's found family, a lot of the groups that I put in there kind of have a found family-esque vibe to them anyway, so it won't be too hard to write. I'll probably just write about their lives. You know what I mean? And now for the one I'm dreading. K-pop. Let's see what group I get. Okay, who am I not looking towards? I have lovely names here. I do not want P1 Harmony. Let me look at the theme again. Oh wait, it's found family. So I actually don't mind. Any of them will be fine since it's found family. Ah! It's let's go. Okay, cool. So our first story will be a story with the theme of power. It has inside out characters such as anxiety, disgust, fear, and embarrassment, and it's like a cozy little mystery. The second one is about death. And it's Harry Potter, and it's Red String of Fate, and it's with Hermione and Dean. Hey Dean, hope you're cute. I don't know. The third one is about family, and it's for Spider-Man, and it's Friends to Lovers, and we have Ned, Harry, and Miles. Okay, gay people. Okay, I see you guys. I see your little pride. And the last one is Love, K-pop, and Found Family, and we're gonna use Itsy. I'll get back to you if I want to use all 5 with girls, or if I want to just pick 2 out of the 5, or maybe 3 out of the 5. We shall see. Hey lovers. Hey lovers, it's actually the nextest day. Look at my hair. Isn't it adorbs? I might do this style more often because I think it's really cute. Life has been lifing. Just kidding, I got lazy, but we are going to do the damn thing. I'm gonna pull up the doc, and I'm gonna pull up brand new Lamborghini, fuck a cop car. Who sings that? I'm gonna pull up the doc, and I'm gonna pull up a timer, and we're gonna do this. 15-minute timer on the clock. On the clock. It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I got a hot spot for you, baby. Actually, that's not the words. I'm just gonna get a little refresher on what we're talking about here. Power, inside out, cozy mystery, using anxiety, disgust, fear, and embarrassment. Okay, let's get to typing. I am gonna cheat a little bit, maybe. This isn't in the 15 minutes, but I have a lot of spelling mistakes because this was just a free write. So I'm just going to clean up some of those, and maybe if something doesn't make sense, tweak it ever so slightly, but I promise I won't do too much to the story. I'm not gonna change storylines like I usually enjoy doing. Give me like 20 seconds to do that, and then I will read the story for you guys. I'm actually really nervous. I haven't read my writing since reading my writing when I was undisclosed age, and those are sitting on my channel, so if you do want to check that out, go ahead. I'm very embarrassed about it because it was like a mafia fanfic, and I actually wrote one about werewolves as well. But we move on. Let's see how much I've matured, if at all. Let's put on like some spooky, like mystery, not spooky, let's put on some mystery music to add to the vibe. Big old booty. Big old booty, big old booty, bounce that booty work. Let's lock in. Anxiety roamed the room once again. She swore up and down that her book was sitting on the couch. Disgust, have you seen my book? She quietly murmured. Disgust, sitting on the couch, looks up at her with, well, disgust. No, absolutely not. Our tastes are not the same. Who would I be if I read a book like yours? Anxiety squints her eyes. No need for the quips, D. I was just wondering. Fear emerges from his bedroom, stretching his arms in relaxation. That might have been the best sleep I've had in a while. Cozying up with a good book can really stimulate the senses. And by stimulate, I mean knock you out in 2 seconds. Anxiety jumps up at the word book. Book? Perhaps you may have taken mine? No biggie if you did, I'm not mad. But I was just wondering if you maybe sorta took my book? Maybe? Fear chuckles. Oh no, Anxiety. This was mine. 10,000 Ways to Lose Your Wallet. It's a real page turner. You should totally pick it up sometime. Anxiety sighs with half relief and half confusion. Why would Fear want to read a book that would cause him more fear? I think I'll pass, she says quietly, back on her search for her book. Your loss. I mean, it's really good. The talk of this book fades into the background for dear embarrassment. He is currently hiding in his bed, curled up in a fetal position, praying that no one sees him. Hiya, embarrassment. Have you seen my book? It's called Eternal Love. It's a really cool romance book that I thought Riley should read. I just wanted to scan it first to make sure nothing was there to make her feel anxious about love, you know? Have you seen it? Embarrassment shrinks even further into his bed, cheeks reddening to a point where you can't tell the difference between him and a tomato. He shakes his head fervently. "Oh, that's quite all right," Anxiety says softly. "Sorry for bothering you." She reaches her hand out and pets his head, covered by his favorite hoodie. "Anxiety, I think I see your gross romance book over here," yelled Disgust. "Wait, really?" Anxiety gives embarrassment one last smile, then runs out into the living room. "No, Disgust. This isn't mine. This is Joy's." Anxiety sighs. Disgust soft. That is a tongue twister. Disgust scoffs. Holy shit. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow. Wow, I can't even do that. Unique New York. Unique New York. Disgust scoffs. "Why do you all have romance books? There's too many to count." "You have them too," Fear says carefully. "Yeah, but mine aren't classy. These could have been written by a third grader." The light jabs and funny bickering surround embarrassment like a tsunami. The walls feel like they're closing in, and the longer he sits on this lie, it'll eat him alive. For only he knows the truth. Anxiety will be unable to find her book today, because her book is currently perfectly placed under embarrassment's pillow, waiting to be read. Nega chalaga. Hey! I'm just joking, but that was really fun. It's a nice little first time write after a while. Next, we're going to write about the Harry Potter one, which is the Red String of Fate and Death with Hermione and Dean. So let's get into it. I'm really, really nervous about this one. This is not the one I'm most nervous about, but this is the second most nervous I feel about writing something. So wish me luck. Let's do this. We got this. I hope I can do them justice. Let's go. Okay, I realized that I low-key don't even know what Red String of Fate means for real. So I have something written here, but I don't like the way it's going because I don't know what a good example of Red String of Fate would be. I'm going to look up what Red String of Fate examples are, and then I will go from there. So I'll be back. Okay, this one was a lot harder, so I actually cheated, but I'm honest, okay? I'm a cheater who's honest. I would never cheat on you because I love you and we're married, and I'd never cheat on you. But in this scenario, I did cheat. Oops. Oh my gosh, oops. So I think I spent like 20 minutes on this because I really wanted to perfect the story. It's not perfect, as most things are, but I think I like it. I don't know, I have to read it to make sure I like it, but I think I like it. Okay. Is everyone ready? Let's put on some like hopefully sad music. Like music that feels uplifting and full of love, but also like kind of sad. Let's see if I can find that. I don't know if I can, but we'll see. "You have a heart like me," Hermione exclaimed excitedly. She brings Dean's hand closer to hers and pushes them together. Their hands fit perfectly together. Two halves of a heart becoming whole. Dean has always hated his hands. The weird, light brown line across the back of his beautiful melanated hand had always bothered him, coming together just enough to resemble a half heart. He was thankful it looked slightly stylish, but he still resented his hand. He never understood why it had to be him. When he was 3, he had gotten struck by an electrical wire, which was caused by an apartment fire, leaving a not-so-beautiful scar on his hand. He would always squint at it or wear gloves to hide his hands, but today, something in his body told him to go without. And thank goodness he did, because if he didn't, he wouldn't have met her, Hermione, the one girl that every guy cannot stop drooling over. Despite that, she never paid boys any mind, and vowed she never would. Except today, she did. For the first time, her nose is out of a book and in front of Dean, who is in shock due to the fact that a very smart girl is in front of his face, smiling from ear to ear. A red line resembling a half heart on her palm connected perfectly to the line on the back of his hand. What a coincidence, Dean smiled shyly. Hardly, Hermione stated. Dean never believed in love at first sight or fate. It's not like he was opposed, he just never had a reason to believe in it. Even right now, he didn't really believe in it, but what he did know was this memory was the last thing he saw before he fell off that cliff. Hermione's screams ringing in his ear as he slowly fell. Dean will never know this, but it was actually Hermione who started that apartment fire. She lived 4 stories above him and wanted to practice out one last spell before bed. Most 3-year-olds didn't practice spells. Most 3-year-olds didn't even know they were wizards, but Hermione was always different. She cast a spell to try and animate her teddy bear, completely missed, and hit her electric cord for her lamp. The wires crackled with potential energy. She tried to stop it with another spell, but it only cracked more. The sparks had gotten so big that it shot out, aiming straight for her. She had her hands up in self-defense, causing her to receive a lovely scar on her palm. It was mostly humans who lived in the building, so firemen blamed it on a faulty wire and called it a day. Hermione and her family moved out of that apartment the next day, never to see any of those people again, until that fateful day where she saw the same heart line on Dean. When you die, thoughts rush in and out of your head in a manner so fast, it actually slows. The pain he felt from that final spell is non-existent. Physically, he felt no pain. But emotionally, everything wells up inside of him and he can't help but sigh out a cry. Tears stream down his face as he remembers that he will never see his one true love again. But what he will remember is the feeling that he felt when their hands touched for the first time. And for the first time, he felt that he was not alone. Okay, reading it back, it's actually not that good. I tried, and yeah, there's a little things here and there that I would tweak because I'm seeing it in my mind and I'm like, oh, you should have fixed that. But I won't. I'm pretty proud of my work, but it wasn't my best. Now we move on to Spider-Man. This is the theme of families and friends to lovers, which is hard. And it's also gay, which I don't write about. Like, unfortunately, I do only write heterosexual stories. I know, like, fucking boomy. Like, actually, that's not true. I wrote about lesbians before. Yay, lesbians. Let's go, lesbians. If you want me to read that story, I can. We're gonna move on to the gays. Shout out to the gays. Can't wait till June. We're gonna party. I still have never been to Pride and I want to go. Let's write. Let's write. This is the first time I actually finished writing at the same time as the beeper going off. Usually I'd go over, or for the second one I did pause it, but this time I finished exactly when the timer went off. I don't know if I should tweak anything or if I should just leave her be. I'm just gonna leave her be. Ned and Miles have been best friends for 20 years. And in that 20 years, many milestones were met and lives often changed, but Ned and Miles stayed the same. They made a promise forever ago that nothing would change their friendship. When Harry bought a motorcycle that looked closer to a clown car, Ned didn't judge him. When Ned cried after watching Toy Story 3, Miles didn't judge him. When Miles accidentally cut his hair so close to his scalp that everyone could see his pores, Ned didn't judge him. And it was always that way. So, when Ned came out as gay to Miles, not only did Miles already know, as Ned always kept asking him to watch Our Flag Means Death and An Interview with a Vampire just for the plot, but he also didn't judge him. And it was always that way. No judgment. Just two bros chilling in a hot tub 2.5 feet apart because one of them was gay. Can I confess something? Ned says one day as they're playing video games. Always, says Miles, eyes still glued to the screen. Your brother is hot. Miles paused the game and slowly turned to look at Ned. Dude. Ned chuckles awkwardly and looks at his controller. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Miles stares at him in silence for a long time. The air is thick with possibility. This could go one of two ways. Miles can either give him no judgment as always and pretend he didn't hear that, or he can judge for the first time in their friendship and kick him out. Both are valid options. Dude, if you were to get with Harry, wouldn't that make you like my actual brother? Miles is staring at the side of Ned's face hard. He could burn a hole through his skull. I mean, it's not like Harry likes me back or anything. Miles shakes his head and turns the game back on. Oh, he does, Miles says carelessly. I see the way he looks at you. Ned wants to curl into himself, but a nudge from Miles gets his focus back on the game. Then, yeah, I'd be your actual brother. Ned and Miles work together to finish the level. Cool. Chalaga. No, I'm just kidding. This one was really fun to write, especially because it was like, ooh, I'm exploring something I've never explored before. Also, to figure out the name for Our Flag Means Death, I just looked up gay pirate show and, and it was the first thing that popped up, which I thought was hilarious. But this was very fun to write. I do not know how to write guys and I don't understand male friendship at all. So I was just writing kind of in the style of how I imagine a male friendship would be. Hopefully it was good. If I have any guys that watch my videos, please let me know how accurate I was. I probably wasn't even close, but you know. The last one is the hardest one, and I'm like low-key not looking forward to writing this one. But we live, we laugh, we love, we learn, and we're gonna keep it going. This one is the Love K-pop Found Family for ITZY. And I feel really bad because these are real people and I want to do them and their lives justice, even though it's just like fun writing. But I feel uncomfortable seeing people write like fan fiction about real people. And I do not want to contribute to that in a negative light. So hopefully I can make something that honors them in a way that feels good, that if they read it, they'd feel happy about. This is gonna be hard. This is the hardest one and the one I was like not looking forward to the most, but I think it'll be a fun challenge. So everyone wish me luck. I also am not gonna start the timer until I have an inkling of an idea of what I wanna write for them, because again, they're real people and I really wanna respect them and their talent, and they're so lovely and I saw them in concert, so I really want to honor them, kind of thing. So please give me grace and I'll start writing as soon as I have an inkling of an idea of what to say. Okay, BRB. Okay, I finished. Dude, this one is so bad. I actually hate writing about real people. I'm never doing this again. I'm never doing this again. Okay, are you guys ready for the cringe? Oof. ITZY, if you ever see this, just like okay, let's go. The group was missing something. The stars had aligned and the four girls would finally be able to debut, but something was still missing. Chaeyoung had felt lonely for a long time, until one day she walked into the practice room and saw another person, a potential new friend, Ryujin. Chaeyoung, this is Ryujin. She will be your bandmate. The girls awkwardly shook hands. Chaeyoung shyly smiled at her. Ryujin smiled back, but as quickly as she smiled, it was gone. Her face turned very serious. She leaned in close, beckoning for Chaeyoung to come closer. Hey, she whispered. Do you think I could do a handstand in front of that mirror? Chaeyoung widened her eyes in surprise before they both started giggling. And so it was just them two until a new face appeared, Yeji. She had the most striking smile and a smirk like no other. The three warmed up to each other quickly, and before they knew it, another month had passed, and here came a bright young one, Yuna. The stage was set, pun intended, for the four of them to debut. That is always easier said than done, and as they worked very hard to get their group in order, they all felt in their hearts that something was missing. They couldn't place it. Was it the song? Maybe a dance move? Or perhaps a fashion choice for their music video? It felt like they had come this close to finishing a 1,000-piece puzzle, and they lost the last piece. One day, as they're all lying down, exhausted from dance practice, the door swings open and in walks a beautiful girl with a wonderful smile to match. Hello, is this room 1B? I think I'm supposed to join your group. I'm Julia, but you can call me Leah. Leah holds out her hand to reveal a tiny puzzle piece. The girls all stare at each other in silence, letting the love and relief fill the room. This is it, they all thought. This is the dream team that we have all been searching for. The road will be long, and the road will be painful, but as long as they had each other, the world had seen nothing yet. Months later, as they all stood backstage, ready to debut, they gathered into a circle and held each other's hands. They really sat in that moment. The moment they'd started a new journey that they had worked so hard for. As they gazed into each other's eyes, savoring the last seconds they had before stardom, they all felt it. Even though they didn't physically choose each other, their souls did. And that would keep them as ITZY forevermore. Shame her, shame her. Wow, that was so bad. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, ITZY. I'm so sorry. Like, I wish I could do you justice, but I cannot. I physically cannot. I literally cannot. At the end of the day, I'm like 88% satisfied with what I did today. And I won't let that last story stop me. I really love them all. If you guys like this, please give me a like, please give me a subscription. That would be amazing, so I can keep doing things like this. And I definitely will come back to doing this type of thing because I genuinely had so much fun. I haven't had this much fun making a YouTube video in a while, but we live, we laugh, we learn, and we move. Big old booty. Big old booty. Big old booty. Bounce that booty word. Okay, sorry. My bad. I love you guys so much. I hope this brought light to your day. It's been a hard couple of weeks, especially if you're in America. And, you know, we can't let that stop us because, unfortunately, the world keeps spinning. And every day with you in it is another blessing to the world. So thank you for being alive. Thank you for living for me. I'll keep living for you. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, or sleep very well tonight, or have a great afternoon. I don't know what other times of day there could be, but if you're somehow in a time of day that I have not mentioned, I hope you have a great whatever the rest of whatever that's supposed to be is as well. I love you so much, more than you truly know. And this video, or maybe this video, or maybe down here, I don't know where it goes, but YouTube says that you might like this video, so maybe watch it. Anyways, love you. Bye. Bye. I'm gonna eat you. Bye.